Welcome. River Swallow Beer, young Shagdog. That's Jammer. You changed your shirt.
You just now noticed?
Yeah, well, I would have changed mine. You shouldn't tell me. I look like the idiot. Hey, we're doing it.
You're used to it.
Yeah. We're doing Sammy Adams Octoberfest by Sammy Adams Boston Brewing Company, right? Beer Advocate. 83 by Beer Advocate. It's a Marzen Oktoberfest, 5.3%, and it's rotating seasonal, of course, during the fall season. And Jammer also says, in 1810, the Oktoberfest tradition was born when Munich celebrated Crown Prince's wedding with a special beer, blah, blah, blah. Okay, and this is their special classic version. Hearty malts for deep, smooth flavor, caramel, creating a brew that's perfect for the season or whatever you're celebrating. Smooth with a roasty sweetness and a light hop character. There you go.
Well, it also says here, malt brings so much to a great beer. At the heart of our Oktoberfest, we developed a unique malt blend to provide a deep, robust color and smooth, rich flavor. Like you, we look forward to the tradition every year, so it's the least we can do to make sure every sip is worth the wait. Rich and balanced traditional Marzen.
So that was on the bottle?
Yeah.
See, they updated the bottle. What they have on Beer Advocate, they used to say that in their old Oktoberfest bottles.
Well,
so they updated it.
Did you look on your bottle?
I can't read that. It's too small.
That's
what she said.
That's pretty bad that she said that to you.
Not to me. I just heard it in a movie or something.
So on the typical Samuel Adams cap, and then you flip it to the inside, and look at that.
Cheers. Yep.
Yeah. Cheers.
Let's just say multiple different phrases. That's what I would do. But
yeah, that's what I would do too.
How's your Marzen look?
My Marzen looks like a dark amber, kind of looking.
Not super dark, but
yeah. And the head has got a yellow, sandy, brown kind of frothy look.
My head just disappeared completely.
Mine's going away pretty quick too.
I think it's this glass, I think.
I'm getting malt sweetness when I look at this.
The beer?
Beer when I'm smelling it.
Oh. Wait, you get malt sweetness when you look at it?
Yeah.
Oh, when you're smelling it. Okay.
And then, I would say, it's got a little bready, grassy, bready smell to it.
Yeah, caramel, malty, sweetness, a little bit of bready.
Caramel is a good one. Yeah, there you go.
But they're very light. I mean, you can smell all that, but they're very light. It's not like overwhelming or anything. But
maybe a little buttery toffee.
Maybe.
Yeah, I got the malty, yeasty, bready smell.
That's why we started off with this one, because this is probably the least of the three, probably. 3 October.
Oh, yeah. All right, I'm ready.
All right, I'm ready. Let's drink it.
Let's drink. Shagdog celebrating Falltoberfest.
Falltoberfest with the best.
Cheers.
I mean, might have a little corn syrup in there, actually. I'm
getting a little metal flavor. Metal and corn.
Yeah. I mean, it does. Yeah, it does have your Oktoberfest flair to it, but you do have some American badness in it too, right?
Yeah, some American cheapness, like the corn.
Yeah, a little corny maltiness to it or something.
They had to have gotten corn.
Yeah, I used to like this unless my taste buds, my palate has completely grown. I thought this was pretty good, Sammy Adams Octoberfest, about 5-6 years ago, 7 years ago. I was like, wow, that's pretty good.
It's not bad flavor. It's just that you are more in tune and more aware of like the corniness, the butteriness, the toppiness,
all the additives.
Yeah.
To make it taste better.
Adjuncts.
Or make it taste something like.
And I taste corn in it, which means there's got to be some corn.
Some corn syrup or something.
Corn syrup or,
maybe it's candy corn. They figure, well, it's Oktoberfest, fall. Let's throw some candy corn in there.
We found out that we could use the old Halloween reject candy corn.
Yeah.
So every year at the end of the year, we collect that rejected candy corn found on the streets, in the toilets, and the trash
some
cans
apples that were thrown down the street.
And we mix that up and make a delightful brew for you for the next October.
I used to throw if I got apples for Halloween, I'd throw that shit down the street. I don't know if they had a razor blade in that, right? Everybody tell you don't eat apples, got razor blades in it. I'd chuck that shit down the street after I got it.
That and injecting something in it,
Yeah. Have you ever done anything bad on Halloween? Like mischief?
Not really. I've only went on collecting candy a couple of times, and then after that was it.
I was a bad kid. I hung around with some bad kids back in the day.
Your brothers?
Well, our friends too. I mean, when I lived in New York, I was like had to be 14 during that Halloween. Yeah, my last Halloween living there, because the following year I moved, so I was 14. We went bag snatching kids' bags. And I felt bad afterwards. I think I snatched one kid's bag. I didn't even snatch his bag. I didn't even get it. I went to grab his bag, and he held on that shit too tight, and the bag ripped. And the candy went all over. But I felt bad afterwards. He was crying and shit.
Yeah. Terrible things you do.
That's the last time I went snatching.
Are you using like the beer review as your confessional?
Yeah. That was
all right. Well, Shagdog, drink at least half this beer and grade it. And you'll be absolved of your sin.
Yeah, the other bad thing I did is we went pumpkin snatching one time. So my brother had his bedroom in the basement. We had the basement full of pumpkins that we snatched off people's porches and shit.
Now that right there, I cannot forgive.
Yeah. I mean, we must have had
people put effort and work.
I know, carving them and everything. Yeah.
It was a family thing.
We had like 80 or 90 pumpkins.
Family thing and just threw it away.
But you figure something that big, we had 80 or 90 pumpkins down there that was snatched.
And where was your mom during this time?
Probably about after a week we did it, she finally came down like, where are all these pumpkins come from? That type of stuff. But we threw them out eventually. But
I want you to ask your mom, does she remember?
She probably doesn't remember it.
Great pumpkin theft.
The pumpkin snatch of, let's see, what year was that? Probably 89. Probably 89, I think.
89?
88, 89.
You would have been 18.
No, I was 18 at the end of 89, so I was 17 probably. Like, I was a senior 89 now, 89 going to 90. So I had to be 88 because I was a junior because my friend Dustin was a senior.
My God, You were old enough to know way better.
Yeah, I know, but we're having fun. What the hell?
What kind of fun is it taking people's pumpkins that
they weren't going to eat them? They were gutted. It's not like we're stealing
food. On top of it, it was a family endeavor.
Hey, anyhow, I'll confess my sins here just to tell you what kind of bad person.
Well, just drink the other half of the fucking beer and then you'd be forgiven.
But yeah, that. Anything else? I ain't going to say nothing else.
Yeah. This beer isn't bad. It's got the caramel, toffee, buttery.
Yeah. It almost has that good Marzen flair to it, but you can tell it's cheap.
It's Marzen. A cheap version of a Marzen beer because it's got that corn adjunct type flavor.
The only craft beer I've come across so far as a good Marzen is the Hurricane one. Was a pretty good one.
Yeah.
Pyramid 2 was all right, but I haven't had that in so long I can't remember.
Yeah, I mean it's got the breadiness to it and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but
it's not bad. It's just a little weird artificial sweetness in it.
Let me tell you, don't get me wrong. I mean, there's some things that artificial flavors or colorings actually add to the product, the end result. Beer is not one of them. I don't care for adjuncts. Even the lagers, I'd rather have a pure lager than an adjunct one.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'll sit there just like you did the other day and drink Busch beer. You drank it and you thought, oh, this is much better than what I remember.
Busch beer?
Yeah. Head for the mountains of Busch beer.
Did I do a Busch the other day?
Yeah, you did Busch the other day before the last one. Anyway, What I was getting at is that, that's one of my go-to Busch Light. Busch Light is one of my go-to beers because it's cheap and it's a beer. Gives you the beer flavor.
Yeah, if you want a cheap 18 back or something.
Yeah. It gives you a good, a pretty decent beer flavor for what the price is and everything.
Yeah.
But as far as me wanting to drink a real beer, on an ongoing basis, yeah, I usually buy that big old pack there as if I intended on drinking a bunch. And I don't want to waste my money.
It's been a rough week at work. I want to drink about 10 beers.
Yeah.
And go to bed.
Yeah. But if I'm drinking for pleasure, it's not going to be Busch Light. It's not going to be Coors Light. It's going to be.
You're drinking something because you want some good flavor. I deserve this good flavor. Not the week work, but
I deserve this.
It's been 2020 has been a hell of a year. What's a good beer to finish this year?
Doggone it.
People like me.
Yeah. All right. So what kind of grade are you going to give this, being that we're 12 minutes in?
For what it is, American-made German beer, German-style beer, Oktoberfest. I'm going to give it I'd probably give it a higher back in the day, but I'm going to give it a C+ and a swallow. C+ and a swallow.
I'm right at the C.
I don't know I think Sammy Adams actually did a better job this year as before. I think they cheapened it down.
Yeah, I feel like they cheapened it.
And I've always been saying
that they were great. I never really thought any of the Marzens that I tasted outside of German Marzens were great.
Right. I thought theirs was okay though.
Yeah,
the American-made ones, and that was about 5-6 years ago. But I think the last couple of years, I'm like, either my palate has really grown or they've gotten worse.
Yeah, and the thing about it is, most likely they've gotten worse, and your palate has grown. Because your palate was actually pretty good to begin with, because you used to smoke and you'd still pick out these different flavors.
Yeah. And maybe that's it. I haven't been smoking for 2 years, so maybe that's what it is now. Maybe this would have got the same grade 6 years ago.
All right. So I gave it a C and a full swallow. So.
All right. Sounds good. One thing I want to add, Jammer, I'll tell you about the great pumpkin snatch from 1988 is we went to pick up my friend wanted to pick up this one pumpkin off a porch. Yeah. He went to pick that shit up. It wasn't a pumpkin. It was a big concrete, orange, like ceramic concrete, whatever the hell it was made of. He couldn't pick it up. It was so heavy. So I had to get two of them to pick it up. And then they tried to run away with it. They dropped it. It smashed. Yeah. Yeah. It's horrible, huh?
On top of the fact that earlier you kind of dismissed it because, they were just they gutted them. They were going to rot anyway. Yeah. And then you turn around and you stole a ceramic or cement one and then dropped it.
I did it. I would have left
dropped it and broke it.
Yeah.
But you know what? You are a conspirator or whatever you want to call it.
Maybe they didn't take one. Maybe I'm having a false memory there. Maybe they couldn't.
No, don't try to backtrack it now.
Anyhow, see, you never lived in a town like we lived in. You don't have paddy wagons up there where you lived.
Hey, you're acting like you just got off a plane and you looked out and there's nobody there, but you wave anyway.
They had paddy wagons up in my town. You know what that is, right? That's where they beat Irish people up and put them in a wagon, a paddy wagon.
Well, they'd only beat half of you.
But isn't that kind of weird? Because I'm Irish, and I never looked at that as racial. I saw a little paddy wagon come down the street. Oh shit, the paddy wagon! I refer to it as the paddy wagon. I never thought it as racial. I just thought it was. Matter of fact, I
So
must be a dumb
technically, it's actually an Irish wagon.
Technically, I'm a dumb Irish guy. Like, the paddy wagon. Not know it was for me.
No. It's an Irish wagon.
Yeah, paddy
Because
wagon.
they would always call Irish people paddies.
Yeah, I guess they had to round up the drunk Irishmen and throw them in there. That's why they call it the paddy wagon.
Exactly. There you go. So only half of you would be in it.
Right. The old paddy wagon. I wish they had paddy wagons down there. I'm sure they might have some in Tampa, huh? Some paddy wagons.
Yeah, but you're completely lost anyway because I had 2 or 3 jokes go over your head just a little while.
I tell you what, Jammer, they need more paddy wagons apparently in Portland, Seattle, towns like that. Need some paddy wagons.
Let me ask you, Shagdog, a very personal question.
All right.
This goes deep into the recesses of stuff that I probably should never ask, but I'm going to anyway.
I think it's not going to be that bad.
Do you shave down there?
Down there?
Yeah.
Not as often as I used to, but occasionally, yeah.
Now, when you did it, did you do it for a reason?
Girls like it.
So they like to see the little bald pecker.
Yeah, it makes it look bigger.
So you shaved the balls too then, huh?
Now, the first girlfriend I had, not my first girlfriend I had, but the first girlfriend told me, so she's like, why don't you trim some of this? And she trimmed some of it with scissors. I let a girl go down there with scissors, trimming it.
Scary.
I had a pretty big Italian-Irish bush, But she trimmed it. But then I think from her trimming it, it got thicker. So that was when I was in the Army. So later on, I was like, man, that shit's thick. Let me trim it up more. And it was thicker. I shaved it. And now I shave it. I used to shave it when I was younger. Just I might get lucky. Let me shave it.
That's what I was going to ask you. Now, do you shave it because you think you're going to get lucky and you think,
my young days, yeah.
You'll groom yourself and go down there.
Right. Now I'm just doing it. I'm like,
Because I saw a video with a girl who was saying, y'all don't understand. When I shave down there and I'm expecting us to be, doing a little boom boom and stuff like that, and then we don't, then I shave for nothing.
Right.
Because the next day I can't shave it because it's growing up and it's razor burn. And
I can shave it the next day. That's no problem. You got to do it in the shower.
3 or 4 days before I could shave it again.
I can do it the next day. It's no problem there. Shower. If you do it in the shower, it's not too bad.
Well, my whole thing is that I just thought it was kind of funny because she was going on. I shaved it for nothing.
Oh, well, I guess, yeah. I mean, if you don't do it too often, you're like once every few weeks.
But whose fault is that? Because I can tell you right now, that's a woman saying that. But whose fault is it? Because a man is not going to deny pussy.
Right.
I mean, think about it.
I mean, I really don't care about it anyhow. I like a bush on a woman anyhow. I mean, I don't like it to be big bushy, but a nice little trimmed or whatever,
Look, you're a guy. There's a woman there who's willing to give herself to you.
Yeah.
Are you going to really be all upset because of
whether she's got bush or no hair, one or the other? No.
Now, your preference may be bald.
You like bald or hair,
or a little landing pad, or
a big bush there that gets crystal wet with all the wetness or something.
Exactly, but you're not going to deny a woman coming up to you and giving her punani to you.
There might be some dudes that actually do that. Like, oh my God, girl, your bush is too big. I'm not getting
I can't do this shit.
You need to go in the shower and shave that shit off right now.
Yeah.
I can see some of these young dudes doing
that. Would be one way to turn the power struggle on its heel.
Which power struggle?
Then all she has to do is turn around and reaffirm her position and say, well, fuck you. You think you're ever going to get any of this? You're never going to get it now. And walk out the door. That's all she has to do. Now, you try to regain it. I think you're going to be screwed in the end. You're going to be a guy, and you're going to be left high and dry.
Now, I used to have
which is also a Def Leppard album.
High and Dry, yep. And a song, Saturday Night, High and Dry. I used to have a girl who kept it.
Well, I imagine you used to a long time ago. Yes.
Yeah. Well, I had one that kept it like that, and I said, "Why don't you let it grow?" I liked it. Oh no. She didn't want to do what I liked. But the most recent one I dated, she shaved it, and I said, I like a little bushy. She let it grow for me. That's a good girl right there.
Well, you should have kept her.
Well, I had quarantine and then let her go. Yeah, cut her loose.
Well, that's a shame.
Yeah.
Shame you didn't let it work out.
That's all right. It wasn't meant to be.
Well, maybe if you contacted her.
I'm all right, Jammer.
Maybe if you just let her know, hey, it had nothing to do with your bush. I liked it. It's a shame you didn't work on it.
Yeah, it's okay.
You found somebody that really liked you, and then you threw her away.
Told her, well, I was on quarantine, as you know, for 3 months, and we still kept in contact. Yeah, when you coming out? She used to tell me, I hate COVID-19. When you, as soon as the numbers go down, they just kept going up and up back then. And then in end of June, beginning of July, I'm like, you know what? You should just go date other guys. You're going out, doing whatever you want. Might as well just go find someone else. I'm stuck in my house, which I was for like another month, almost another month after that. July 28th, I started going back to work, but I still haven't been going out. Just for my roommate's sakes and my own sake. But we did go out to dinner the other night, surprisingly. It was the second time they went out to dinner.
Yeah.
First time I went to public, took my mask off in a restaurant, and I feel good. We'll see in about a week or two.
Well, it doesn't matter. If you ain't got it now, you ain't going to get it. Anyway.
Probably shouldn't be as bad the next time because I think I had it in January.
So,
that was a great beer. Thanks for our one viewer watching. I don't know if that's Jammer fan or Jeff G or Cisco Kid or P. Diddy. I don't know who knows.
Yeah, or Javelin or
2 viewers now. One other viewer just jumped in. If we could make it 3 viewers right now, we've hit a plateau.
Shagdog will give his shirt off his back.
I will. 3 viewers. We're waiting. All right, never mind. No shirt.
Nobody's going to get your shirt? That's a shame.
No one's going to win that shit. Well, we just dropped down to back to 1 viewer. So whoever jumped in is like, who the hell are these guys? Oh, God, these guys suck.
I'm not going to I don't want him to give me that shirt.
But any viewers.
I don't want to see him naked.
But Jammer, let them know, any current viewers, and if you watch this video in the future, because this is live right now, but if you watch it in the future, we're going to be giving away free T-shirts, free cups, stuff in the future. So
we are.
Keep watching. Yeah.
Who's buying that stuff?
Shit, I don't know.
Never mind. We'll get it from the free category.
Yeah.
Where everything comes free.
Yeah, well, we're jumping on the bandwagon with all the people from Portland.
Free education, free health care, free.
Yeah, free toilet paper.
Yeah, exactly.
I know somebody got free toilet paper.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. See what protesting does?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, eventually, hopefully, we'll be giving away some things.
I mean, it's hard to be the best beer review
and not get any kind of praise or accolades or
I mean, I wonder how many people watched the Country Music Awards the other night, and there was the crappiest awards ever, and nobody's watching us. I think I'm better looking than Keith Urban, and I think you're way better than what's the other guy that's on the Voice. Mm-hmm. He's dating Gwen Stefani.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
Mom, Meatloaf.
What is his name?
Hey, Mom. Oh, that's Mom. Okay.
Country guy.
God, he sucks too. I don't even like any of his songs at all. I don't even like Keith Urban, but I like him less.
I don't know that one guy you're talking about, Blake Shelton.
Blake Shelton, yeah.
There's a couple of songs by Blake I don't mind.
Most of them I don't like. That one dude won a lot of awards last night, though. He's a fat dude. He doesn't look like he belongs, but Sharon is Karen.
Clicking that little notification bell.
Yeah, hit that little bell. Our one viewer. Anybody that watches. You can ring my bell.
My bell. Ring my bell. Yeah. I think if we do all this, we still won't be known. You know, we put it out there, we say it and everything, but the thing is that
The thing is, you need tits.
yeah, and until in fact, I'm gonna start this right now. Right now, we're taking donations. If you want to see Shagdog get breast implants, donate. Send your money to us. We'll contact us. We'll set up an account. You can contact, put it right into the bank account. We will get Shagdog some breast implants. And
no, because I see the guy. No. Because I see the guy at the Man Show who lost a bet and he had to get breast implants, but he liked them so much he never got written. He was supposed to keep them in for 6 months or whatever, but he liked them so much he still had them. After that, he didn't want to get rid of them, and I don't. I know, so I don't want to get any because I'd have them forever.
All right, we'll just take one. We'll get one.
No, we need. I wonder if I get a middle breast, like
that's what I'm saying.
Right,
get one for you,
like so I can have 3 nipples.
Yes, we'll get middle breast for Shagdog.
Now, what I'd like to really have is a real woman just showing a little cleavage like this.
What I would like to do is get a real woman with big tits, some breast implants, but for her back.
Like on her back? Breast?
Yeah, and put nipples on there.
That's why the girl would give us some views.
And the way I look at it is when I'm in front, I'll have tits there as I'm doing my thing. And then when I get behind her, I'll have tits there. Wait. So I could grab the tits and
no, Jammer. I'm not talking about having sex with a girl. I'm talking about having a girl with us to do the beer review with us, just to have a little cleavage and give us more views.
Well, when you talk about girls, it goes straight to me having sex.
Oh,
sorry.
I was just talking about getting more views.
Well, I was hoping she'd get nude too.
Well, maybe later on.
That was the whole reason I went right straight to the sex thing.
I just want a good girl who knows about beer, who has a good personality.
If you get a good girl, she ain't going to take her breast off. I mean, her shirt off.
Well, I don't want her to take her shirt off. I just want to show a little cleavage like I got right now. Shirt open up a little bit. And she's cute. And she's got a good personality. And could bring us more viewers. That's all I want out of this little hole.
Yes, but do you want viewers just tuning in for sexual gratification?
Yes. Because that's how you get viewers. Trust me.
Just for sexual gratification?
Why do you think McDonald's got an M there? It's not because it's McDonald's. It's 2 humps. People look at that and say, wow. Like
what a set.
2 big breasts right there. Yeah. That's what they do. The golden arch is my ass.
All right, well.
All right. Everywhere I go, something reminds me of her.
Rest.
Yeah. All right, let's do the next one. Let's do that. That might be a strong one. That might be stronger than the
hack beer. I think it's 5.2.
Okay, we'll try that one.
All right. We'll be back. Excitement abounds in the Falltoberfest Spit or Swab beer review.
Yes, with our one viewer. Thank you very much.
We're drinking hard for you.
Yes, we're doing it hard.
No, I'm not doing it hard. I'm drinking hard.
That's what I meant. Yeah.
You're a perv.
No, I meant it's hard for me to drink hard.
Still sounds pervish.
It's hard to drink as a
I don't want to hear about it being hard.
It's hard to drink as a hard old man.
Yeah. You know the thing.
I'll get into it right now.
Go sniff a girl.
Folks.
Like I said, you're like a guy getting off a plane and looking out there and nobody there, but yet waving.
I like that. But I mean, he says, you know the thing, and the other one is like, folks, you know what I'm talking about. There's another one. He
Come
gets
on,
stopped.
man.
You know what I'm talking about.
Come on, man.
Come on, man. You know the thing.
I like the video about his numbers, dealing with numbers. He was good. I don't care if it's, I really don't care. Democrat, Republican, I really don't care. I just want American. Making decisions for America and what's best for Americans.
All of America.
Yeah.
The few, the proud Americans.
Yeah. This land is my
land. This land is your land. From the New York
Island.
From the Boston.
I don't know. Highlands. From the Redwood Forest
to the Gulf Stream waters. This land is made for you and me. From the Seattle riots to the Atlanta killing at the Wendy's where the other guy got killed by the cops to the Minnesota riots. You know, you just keep going on. Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, Jesus. We'll leave it in there.
Man. This beer was made for you and me.
Right. I suck at trying to put social stuff into a song, though. I don't make it sound great.
Nah. And we want to make the Spitter Swap beer review great again. Said I really don't care about it, all that stuff and everything, but if you look at it, I mean, if you really take yourself away from TV and movies, if you just step away for a month or two, you will see it. You will see it. You'll see the systematic progression of how they've done everything. In TV shows, they try to make the man, the heterosexual male, look stupid. They try to make the wife look the smartest. And they try to make most of the programs will have a token gay, a token black, or minority.
Yep, you're right, Jammer. Hold on.
Shagdog's talking. He's saying, "Hey, I'll take this." No, I'll pick my nose instead. Yeah. What do you want to do? Give me a lap dance? Bye.
All right, let's get to the next one. What do you think, Jammer?
Yes, let's please go to the next one because that's the longest video yet.
All right. Okay, Shagdog. We get to that point yet?
Nah.
Okay. Okay.
How would I be that talkative?
I know.
All right. Moving on to the next one. What is the next one? The smoke beer. All right, let's get the smoke beer.
All right, got it. I'll try to bring it up quick.
See you later, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Bye.